It's often said that history is the subject of geology and people and geography as well, and people have always had their societies shaped by the restless movements of the Earth. In recent history, the sea level has risen 100 metres and ice sheets have expanded and retracted, completely rewriting the coastlines of the world. Do you find it strange that humans who have proven their ability to thrive in drastic climatic changes, that we're somehow trapped in this ideology of eco-fascism that preaches a sort of religious end times as an excuse to raise taxes? It seems bizarre that anyone would believe this, given the wealth of historical knowledge that people like you have about human civilization.
Well, yes, it's undeniably true that the story of planet Earth is of constant change and of flux on unimaginable scales. You know, the very continents of the planet have been bulldozed away and replaced with something new, not just once, but multiple times. And yes, you know, for 3 million years, there's been glaciation on our planet, and at times we've been a snowball, you know, hurtling through infinity, you know, temperatures falling, and then the temperatures come back. And, you know, we are living through an interglacial at the moment. You know, we are living within a pattern of long, bitter cold lasting for tens, even hundreds of thousands of years, broken briefly by warm periods, you know, where life reasserts itself. And we're in another interglacial. And yes, it is perpetually depressing and discouraging that we keep collectively seeming to forget that. And so, you know, we're imagining that this period of time that we're living through is how it's always been, and therefore how it always ought to be in the future. But the only thing you can rely on, geologically speaking, that's my wolfhound vote on this room. Sorry,
everyone loves your dog. Everyone, he's the real star of the Twitter account.
But the great story of the planet is that it has been through nothing but unimaginable change, and yet our species has always been able to adapt. That's what we've always done. That's really what we're here to do, which is to adapt, and so we will continue to do.
Better that we start throwing virgins of volcanoes, because that seems to be the best way that we can solve our climate crisis at the moment. That's what we've gone down, the most intelligent, progressive society in all of history. But For what it's worth, Alexandra, I will say I believe that what we're being bombarded with at the moment is climate hoax. I mean, I don't, you know, debate me on that point. Anyone's free to debate me if they want. The climate is changing. The climate has always changed. As long as there's been a climate on planet Earth, it has been changeable. And for sure it's changing. But what we're being told at the moment, and the way in which we're being manipulated in terms of Agenda 2030 and net zero and all of the rest of it, is the stuff of a hoax. And the sooner people waken up to the fact that they're just being manipulated for the same old reasons about profit and control,